A jury convicted 3 men this afternoon for setting fire to a Kansas City restaurant in 2008 to collect insurance money. Lindsay Shively's been following this trial since the beginning, and she joins us now live with the new developments.
Krista, I'm standing where the Hereford House, a Kansas City institution, stood for decades, and it may have taken them 24 hours, but today a federal jury decided the 3 men that planned and helped to set it on fire would be behind bars for at least a decade. Family members wept as the defendants were immediately taken into custody. Rod Anderson simply stared down at his hands as the judge read guilty on all counts. He could face 55 years in jail. Vince Peixoto and Mark Sorrentino could face 35 years, guilty of arson, conspiracy, and use of fire to commit a federal offense. Jurors believe it was them caught in surveillance video planning the arson weeks before and in the act on October 20th, 2008. Prosecutors believe Anderson never thought the tape would survive.
Now, obviously, that was the linchpin or the backbone on which the case was built, and it was very beneficial that Mr. Anderson didn't realize that those tapes were up there.
A dummy VCR, they say, fooled Anderson and left proof of the arson. Phone records and Mark Sorrentino's ex-wife became proof that Sorrentino and Peixoto set the fire. But a third man seen in the video that night has never been charged.
If there are other people who are accountable, and if evidence that is credible comes to light that would enable us to charge that 4th individual, you bet our office would be interested in pursuing that.
Attorneys are already assembling appeals because Jennifer Sorrentino's testimony was kept secret, protecting her from her ex-husband and Peixoto, who the FBI says have connections to organized crime. Jennifer collected the $10,000 reward.
I don't dispute that Ms. Sorrentino provided an important part in the process.
I want to read you a statement now from Jim Stanislav. He's the CFO of the Hereford House here. He was here the night after when fire crews came to put out that fire. He says, our thoughts, support, and prayers are with Rod, his wife, and children. We want to remind you that Rod Anderson has been a generous community member for 25 years, employing thousands and contributing to countless charities and fundraisers. There is a minimum sentence with the 3 charges that all of these men were found guilty of. It's at least 15 years, and as you heard, Rod Anderson could have the most jail time at 55 years for all of these charges. The sentencing date has not yet been set, but it is several months away. We're live. Lindsay Shively, 41 Action News.